So, the way my factory works is that's the SAM line that comes in from SAM, Strange Alien Metal. There's a SAM line down there. The reason the line's empty is because there is a bug with the SAM lines. They only work for about 50 nodes. 50 will come out at a time, and then it won't work again until you reload your game. So, there's my sulfur, my copper, which of course I put the right amount of smelters for the mine based on what kind of node it was. Same with the 2 iron nodes. And there's my coal node, comes in from a pure, so it's a pure node, so it outputs enough that it can maintain 11 coal generators just off of the one node with just non-stop flow. So since I only have 8 coal generators, the line backs up because it can't use it enough. Okay. And then the first floor is all storages. This is the way I built the first floor, is all storages. Everything outputs into storages in the first floor. These first 3 storages are for leaves, wood, and carapaces. And it of course outputs biofuel. And these first 6 nodes are where the ores come in. And then everything else outputs here, all the way down. There's lots of room for expansion, that's why the factory's so big. Had to have room for expansion, you know, because there's going to be a lot of expansion. And then second floor is constructors. So of course this is where the wood, leaves and carapaces come in, turn into biomass, which go into this storage, and then go into that one to be converted to biofuel. And then of course my copper comes in here, wires, and actually comes in that wall right there. Wires, forks out, one goes out the wall to storages is wire. This one turns it into cable and also goes out. As you can see, the lines are backed up. There's my cement production, the whole iron line, and of course they all split. Half goes up to the third floor, half goes back down to the first floor to the storages. And if we go to the third floor, that's where assemblers are. That combine 2 or more things. So the load comes in, hits a 3-way split into a stack. So rods, and rods. I'm not using the top one, so it stops right there. Into the assemblers, and of course, just like on the other one, splitter. One goes back around to where it's needed. The other one goes to the first floor for storage. That way, I have all the items I might need are also on the first floor too. And so basically, that's my factory so far. I mean, the fourth floor was built for expansion purposes. There's literally nothing in the fourth floor. It's just there for if I need it. Fifth floor, space elevator, hub, and power. And then for the power distribution, it runs, this line runs down to a power center where I have a whole line of power poles that feeds the power to everything else I might need, which goes into each floor. And then of course I do have, and you probably noticed the blue walls are the main factory, yellow wall is jump access, so this will take me to the third floor, and then the next one will take me to the top floor. So that's just jump access. And then of course you don't need to put pillars on, but floating factories look stupid in my opinion. Personal opinion, anyone can build them however you want. I don't like the way they look when they're floating, so I put pillars so it doesn't look like it's floating. But then here's my con conveyor system that's... There, I hid the spaghetti. Well, it's not complete spaghetti. I mean, there's a lot of spaghetti there, but it's decently organized. The only one that's really messy is this one right here, because it goes from the... It's the coal. It goes from the first floor to the 5th floor. The rest of them all look pretty good. Yeah, organized spaghetti, exactly. I mean, I even like, I wanted this one right here, so I even brought it like out, up, and then back in, outside the others. So I don't have any clipping. I can't stand it when belts clip through each other and stuff. So all my belts are organized so they don't clip or anything. Gotta have your spaghetti organized. So that's the factory as it is now, because, well, until tomorrow morning I don't have access to unlocking any more stuff or anything. Tomorrow morning I'll be able to start researching more stuff and expanding the factory. Unfortunately, I did run into the bug with the hard drives, so I haven't been able to research a lot of things that I should be able to research, because if I attempt to collect my previous research, it crashes the game. Because so. I mean, if I look at it, there's things listed that I can research. See, I got mycelia, purple power slugs to research, but I can't. It goes live at 5 p.m. GMT. That is, in Pacific Standard, that would be 10 a.m. tomorrow. But so I can't. If I accept these, it'll crash the game. So. Biomass coal, that would have been nice to have. Be able to turn biomass into coal. Not that I really need it. I found a pure coal node that's providing more than enough power.